was gonna say, they went today.
Well, yeah, today's Tuesday. They did. Scott had to go pick up a kid that had to go Monday.
Oh, yeah.
And then he's off because Ivy Tech's off.
Everybody want to stand for the pledge of allegiance to the flag? I
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
We need election of officers before we can move forward.
Oh, okay.
Yep. There you go.
I make the motion as Treva Shelton as vice president for 2026 and Debbie Kroger president for 2026.
Second that.
Any more discussion?
We'll accept.
All those in favor say aye.
Reluctantly.
Aye.
We'll accept.
Enthusiastically.
Yeah. You don't see us jumping up and down.
I appreciate the confidence though.
Yeah, I
really
do
do.
too.
In-
I mean, we've
that you have
done it past 3 years. We've got a lot in
to finish,
motion.
Yeah.
Well, I think we've learned a lot from you all. I mean,
We've learned a lot from ourselves. Yeah.
So, you know, it's a continuous learning process,
it
but
is.
when you got somebody to help you, it's
Yeah,
to,
yeah.
It's not as easy as what people think, is it?
I told Errol one day, I said, you can't get things done like you think.
No.
As I said, every day this week, we've got a meeting.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not just 2 meetings a month, it's an everyday thing, checking your email, taking phone calls,
So-
meeting.
So if y'all wanna pitch in part of your salaries,
So,
No, thank you.
so, thank you all.
yeah, thanks.
Okay, I'm gonna call the meeting to order. Review of the minutes, December the 30th. Did everyone get a chance to look at those?
Yes, I'll make a motion to approve the minutes of December 30, 2025.
A second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Anybody here for audience call? Chip, you wanted?
Sure,
Go
you can always call on me.
Don't ever ask him if he wants to talk.
Now, look, I was gonna congratulate you for being reelected, but
Yeah.
Chip's gonna give us an update on
My-
something that happened over the weekend.
my gravelly voice is raspy because I'm on the very tail end of a cold, so I apologize
Yeah.
for that. Let's see, this is Tuesday, so a week ago today, Tuesday last week, I learned from one of the daughters of Diana Deering, who lives in the parsonage on the right-hand side of the Presbyterian Church on Main Street, 210 East Main Street, that it was gonna go on the market this week. And I was up here Wednesday, taking some stuff down at the college, and the sign went up while I was here. So it went up Tuesday, no, it went up Wednesday, New Year's Eve last week. So, the price was $179,900, call it 180 flat, but 179.9, which, for 2,200, almost 2,300 square feet, if you look at the numbers per square foot, it's one of the lowest priced houses available. So I talked to Lake Lambert for a little bit and said, okay, we have this situation here, $180,000 house. I would call it the epicenter of Hanover, Indiana. I mean, that's where the town started, it's right there. So it is kind of the epicenter and probably the most visible single-family residential house in town. Was on the market at a price that, it was a very affordable price, we thought. So affordable that, I mean, if you run the numbers real quick, it's like $900 a month would be the mortgage, the payment from principal and interest. That's the kind of property that you can buy and rent to somebody, which we've seen happen a lot in town. And often those houses that get bought and rented fall into disrepair, sometimes beyond help, which, everything has to come down at some point. We just didn't want to see that happen to that house. So after I talked to Lake, my next call was to Debbie to say, oh God, Debbie, here we go. This house has come on the market a week sooner than I thought it was gonna come on. I thought maybe we could at least be after today, but not going. So she said, well, you know, she can't obviously authorize anything, and I need to come and talk to the town council, which I'm doing. But we felt like we had to be agile. It's one of those things, you know, in real estate, I mean, when it comes on the market, you're gonna have to move. I called our agent in Madison, she was already getting phone calls about it from investors, which is fine. but we thought the house needs to be protected. So we put it under contract. We have it under contract for $180,000, close in 30 days. The intent with this is not to go into one of these $300,000 or $400,000 renovations, because I know how that sits with everybody. Really, the intent here is to protect the house. It's on 8/10 of an acre. It could be subdivided probably, and somebody could build on the back. And who knows? So, what do? Do you protect it and try to keep it looking like it is for a long time? Or you just kind of let the market do what the market does with it? And I just think it's such a centerpiece of the town that we had to make a move. We really didn't have much choice. So we've got it under contract. The intent is to, we'll do a sub-grant to Indiana Landmarks. They'll buy it. We're gonna look at it tomorrow to see what minor things it needs on the outside and look at the systems. It's boiler heat. And turn it quickly. We would like to have it on the market this spring for the next buyer, a preservation-minded owner who would do their best to keep the house looking.
So you're gonna set limitations on who can buy it?
There'll be covenants on the house, like Landmarks often does. They'll put exterior covenants on it saying, okay, if you're gonna do anything that really changes the exterior of the house, you gotta go to Landmarks for permission. That's what they've done at the Milliken house. That's what they're doing at 227 over by.
And they did it at the Emma Hill house.
Absolutely. They
Yeah.
did it at Emma Hill's house, they did it at Tyler's house, and they've done it at
Well,
Danny's.
and I don't know if anybody got online to look inside this house, but it's in good shape.
Is it?
I mean,
I've been in.
nice floors, it looks it,
It does. Mrs. Deering lived in it until a year ago, and then she moved into Madison.
yeah.
I didn't think we would have to do this because I'd already seen the inside of the house a few months ago. We brought a contractor in who was looking for a house for his family, and he toured it. And then things went silent. I think the family just wasn't ready to talk about selling it. So the fellow that we brought in, who would have been a wonderful owner, bought a house in Madison, an 1860s house in Madison. So he's not available. So I really thought we had somebody already in the wings just to
Right.
take it, and Landmarks wouldn't need to be involved. We wouldn't need to be involved. It'd just be done. It was not on my drawing board, I assure you. But they were kind enough to give me a heads up on that Tuesday.
So, Scott, didn't you tell us something about fuel oil tank there in the
Cistern.
drive?
There's a cistern underneath.
Or cistern
Okay. And we-
that
yeah.
might have to be taken care of?
Operating cistern, non-operating cistern?
I know something caved in a few
Yeah.
years ago.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's been
It
almost.
caved in.
something
Oh.
caved in,
Okay.
yeah.
10 years ago,
Okay,
had a little sinkhole, and
okay.
I went over it, it's an old cistern right underneath
Right.
that very back room, which it hasn't hurt, they ain't never done anything with it, they haven't hurt anything else.
We didn't know if you knew that.
No, Debbie had mentioned something, and we don't know what we're gonna find. They've lived in it for 30 years, and they didn't do a whole lot to it except just to take care of it and live in it, and it's livable. And that's what the contractor who looked at it a few months ago, who was gonna move his family in there, he and his wife and their 3 kids, he loved it. He was ready.
Is the wiring up to, I mean, is it modernized?
I do not know.
Okay.
Yeah, I just don't know. So, I wish we'd had a lot of time to figure it out.
Yeah.
But I know it was been lived in well for 160 years. So that's what I wanted to report to you all. It's one of those cases where I think we just needed to be fleet of foot, and we had to move kind of quickly because it could easily be bought, rented, subdivided, and I think it would just kind of change the complexion of that
So,
stretch of town.
tell us, what is the college's intent? Are you just gonna buy up all those homes there in the historic district and pay all this money out of the grant to buy those
And sell them?
and sell them?
Because we're not going to hold them, I assure you.
Okay.
Yeah, no.
And you think you're gonna get your money out of it? I'm
I
not
think-
talking about this one in particular.
Yeah.
I'm talking about the others that we're putting a lot of money into.
Sure, I can absolutely answer that. One, I don't know what's gonna happen until it happens.
Right.
There is no playbook for how this is gonna work. When things come up for sale, they come up for sale. And if it's something we think is important, we need to talk about it and do something about it. I hope we can talk about it. Sometimes it happens and we don't have the time to talk except a single phone call. So I don't know until I know.
Right.
unfortunately. I don't like it that way. I assure you, I don't like it that way.
It's
So
not
I'm a
good.
very orderly
Did you think
person.
this house was gonna sell that fast?
Yes. I think that, I've
Well,
got
I'd be
3 years of
surprised.
comps for this town, for the historic district.
Yeah.
I've been watching the comps, because that's what I did for a living.
Mm-hmm.
There are only 3 houses in the last 3 years that have come in this lowly priced per square foot.
Mm-hmm.
It was just attractive. And it's an important house to the town anyway. And that's the main reason. But our intent.
I've never thought of it as an important house for the town.
Yeah, it was built for the it's the parsonage, it
Yeah.
was built for the
Yeah.
pasture, but right there on that street is where the
Yeah.
town started.
And I've heard it's been for sale for years privately.
I'm sorry?
When was it built?
1884 or 1886, I can't remember which. So, yeah,
So speaking of houses,
yes,
let's go over to the Milligan house.
yeah,
So we know we ain't gonna make nothing off that, for sure. Cause
What-
the numbers you gave me was 513.
right, I don't have them in front of me, Jim, I'm
I
sorry. Yeah,
have a pretty good.
yeah, but it was
memory.
about 500,000 with the overages.
So how long are they gonna work on this?
Should be up in the spring, we hope. The fixtures, I was in there last week, the ceiling fixtures were going up. Finished paint is in a couple of rooms, so they're getting close.
So
They need to put in plumbing fixtures.
what's the asking price gonna be on that
I
house?
don't know yet.
Okay.
Yeah, we're waiting as long as we can wait to get an agent in, because we wanna get as much as we can get for it.
I understand.
And when you said how much, we think we're gonna get our money back.
Right.
I wanna make sure this is really, I've said this before, but it's worth saying again.
We're not gonna get her money
For
back.
every dollar we put out in this kind of work,
Yeah,
you get back less than $1.
right.
But think about the houses we targeted, vacant houses. We are taking the vacant houses in town off the market. We're gonna get them fixed up. It's gonna cost us something. It's gonna cost the grant something. It's gonna cost $100,000 a house to the grant, probably. It's just a round number.
100 per house?
100 per house. Now, it's a lot of money. So what's the alternative? It's gonna sit there vacant. It'll be worth more in your tax rolls. But we're gonna lose that's why we have a grant. And that's why grants are made. They give you the ability to do something you wouldn't otherwise do. And if you say, you know what, the historic stuff's just not important to the town, raise it all, build ranches, we're good. Well, that's an option, but that's not what the grant is for.
Well,
So we're trying to be really, believe it or not, we're trying to be tight. This house we plan to flip, and I don't mean flip like
yeah,
HGTV flip. I mean,
yeah.
You could probably make some money off this one, right?
I think it's possible,
To
but as soon as I say that and we
offset-
don't, I'm gonna be reminded that I
So
said it.
explain to me how Indiana Landmark comes into it. What are they making off of this?
We haven't banged out a deal with them yet, Ben, on this one.
No, I mean, in
But they've
general,
been involved in
how's
every
this
other
worked
one.
on the other houses? How much percentage of the money are they making profit for
Yeah,
their work?
so they get, well, profit is a hard word, revenue, because they put a ton of hours into it, but 15%. So on the Milliken house, for instance, they get a 15% of the sale price of the house. Not the amount of money invested in it, the sale price. So if the sale price is lower than the money that went into it, they get 15% of that. That was something we worked out with Indiana Landmarks.
And that's just advising. That's not,
Oh, no, I mean, Greg Sekula's been over there stripping wallpaper, painting, collecting stuff. I mean, no, the work that they're doing, he's driving up here at least weekly.
But they're not doing it for free.
Oh, no.
Why are we even involving them? Why did
Because we have to pay somebody to do it. So who do you pay? You could pay somebody else to do it.
So you hired them instead of a contractor?
And they're
I mean-
hiring contractors, they're hiring, yes, they're not doing a general contract, they're hiring
Yeah.
individual subs.
But they're not putting any money out of pocket, all that's coming from grant for all the repairs and everything.
No, actually, in the Milliken house, they're gonna come out of pocket because the arrangement we had was your grant's 400,000, or well, in the house, the grant was 390. The grant's 390. Anything above that, you come out of pocket temporarily. You gotta pay it, and then when the closing occurs, you'll get reimbursed that. So they are coming out of pocket. But they're gonna get.
Not if they're getting it paid back to them.
Well,
It's not costing
Well,
them anything.
what's
it's not
paid,
costing them anything in the long term.
so what pays back to them gonna go back into the grant?
No, that goes to
Money?
Indiana Land.
No, that's their profit.
That's what they get.
So,
Like
this-
any
So on the
contractor.
sale price is everything minus 15% off of the net goes back into the grant.
Yes, yeah, after all the expenses are
Yeah.
paid, everything goes back into the grant and back into the community.
Wouldn't it be cheaper just to hire a contractor? I mean,
Well-
we're hiring somebody to do something and then they're hiring the contractor. I mean, cut out the middleman.
Yeah.
I'm just kinda curious. on-
Yeah.
I just wonder why Indiana Landmark's even in it.
Because,
It's not that easy to find contractors that can do all the things that Landmarks
yeah,
need.
Landmarks has an expertise
Yeah.
in what they do.
Yeah,
They're respected, they're good at it,
right.
and they don't make everybody happy. Because I don't make everybody happy, and you don't make everybody happy, and I just know that.
Well, here's what I'm happy about.
Yes,
The college donated that Hill House, Indiana Landmark stepped in.
yep,
It didn't cost us crap.
Yeah.
You've invested hundreds of thousands in that house by the firehouse. I voted no on it.
right,
I think it's ridiculous.
right. The number is 315,000.
Yeah, in that little house, that's gonna definitely be
You're
a
not used to
loss.
that, are you?
No,
That seems to be an issue.
yeah,
I mean, that's just an issue. When you're not used to something and you learn about it, it's foreign to you. It is to me too.
right.
No, now, but do you think we're gonna put 315,000 in it and walk away? Well, of course not. The house is gonna be sold.
But who
and
would pay that?
I don't know. We're gonna have to find out. We're gonna have to list
We've
it.
already got our money invested in it.
That's one of them houses that you probably will lose 100,000.
That's a house that we'll lose $100,000 on.
Instead of 315, it'll probably
Yeah.
hopefully sell for
Yeah.
215.
And what you've got then is you've gone from a vacant house that's right on the main drive, that everybody sees all the time, with junk sitting on the front porch, into a home with, a family or whoever buys it.
And they could put junk on their front porch.
Sure they can, it depends on what your ordinances are and whether or not they're enforced.
We have the ordinances.
I mean, if you let them put junk on the front.
Are we sure we have the?
Oh, we have them.
Sorry, that was an opening, I couldn't
Yeah.
resist.
I just,
No,
I
mine,
still want us to see us fix up houses that
Yeah.
people are
Are
still living
there.
in.
And I heard that, and we need to put a plan together to take some of the money from the grant and to create a separate bucket that's for individual homeowners, smaller amounts. I heard Tim at one meeting say he was in favor of something like that, but he also wants to see people put some skin in the game. If you have a $10,000 repair, how about we do, pick a number, 7,500, you put in 2,500, and you put in the first 2,500,
Usually it's half and half.
or half and half.
They do like 15,000,
Yeah.
you pay 75 and they
well,
pay.
and
There you go.
You know,
we thought about that when this grant was initiated.
Yeah.
Who's going to monitor that? Toby, is your office gonna monitor it?
Don't really
I
want to.
mean, I'm
I
not
mean,
going to,
I don't-
somebody has to. Debbie and I have talked to Courtney about the PACE grants.
Mhm.
It's hard.
Sure, oh, it is
Yeah.
hard,
It's hard to monitor.
absolutely, which is
Who's-
why it wasn't part of the original
The town
grant.
has nobody. Who's gonna do that?
Well, everybody's probably gonna look at me.
Well, yeah, I'm looking at you.
Well, it's one of the reasons there's one of me and all these buckets.
Right,
And it's one of the reasons this wasn't proposed originally, because
Right.
administratively, it's tough.
yeah,
And I said this last time, I've only got so much bandwidth
yeah.
to get this done. But I like that idea, and I support that idea.
Well,
I mean, I
this,
would like to see some
this
money
wasn't
go in.
proposed in writing,
Yeah.
but Debbie and I went to the president's house at his reception. Debbie purposely, because we were already getting calls about individual homes, and
Yeah.
he said, it's up to the town what you wanna do. Remember that?
I do remember that.
That was way before you were hired.
Okay,
So we kinda thought, okay, we'll have this bucket of money
yeah.
to give to people, but then we thought, who's gonna monitor it?
I don't want your job. I'm pretty sure you don't want
No.
mine.
Yeah.
But that's okay, that's my job.
Yeah.
We'll find a way to do something that works for people, but I like that idea.
Okay.
Lake likes that idea.
Yeah.
We talked about, actually, Lake and I talked about that idea 9 months ago, maybe a
Well,
year ago.
we've got an elderly couple
Yeah.
that their front porch is all caved in.
Yeah.
It's hard for us, I go to lunch with that person every month.
Yeah.
It's hard for us to justify spending all this money,
Yeah.
but we can't help her.
What's the way the grant was set up?
Oh, I know,
I mean, this is the grant that everybody worked on pre-CHIP or
Well,
the grant that
no, no,
everybody
no.
had an opportunity to work on.
We never had the opportunity.
We had no clue, this council had no clue
No.
that that part of the grant was even
No,
Okay,
happening.
No.
well,
Yeah,
and we didn't.
well, it's the way the grant's set up.
Yeah.
And it's a wonderful thing.
yeah,
I mean, we could turn the money back in and
Yeah.
call it a day, I
I mean,
guess,
we're
but that doesn't sound like
100%
any
well,
fun.
appreciative.
My point is, why have our name on it?
Yeah.
Why have us as part owner of the grant, when you're making all the decisions?
I am not making all the decisions.
Well, you
That's
just
the wrong
said
word.
you put a thing down on this house.
All, not all. I'm not making all. Now, Trudy, you know I'm not making all the decisions. Come on,
Okay,
please.
I'll-
I mean, am I
I'll
making a lot of
admit that.
decisions? Of course.
but you're not hearing the town.
Not like you are.
Yeah.
You need to tell me what the town
Well,
is saying.
we tried. We're elected officials
Yeah.
on this thing. We are here to represent the town.
Then tell me what the town is saying, please, because when people say,
I
I'd like
just-
buckets, I hear that, or I wanna vote no on the 315, I heard that.
Yeah,
It's in my brain.
yeah,
When you see the sub-grant on that house is stay out of the interior as much as possible. Keep it as low as possible. You know, 315 is the max, but who knows what will come in.
why didn't you, on that house, just fix up the outside and sell it? You fix up the inside. Why put all that money into that?
Most of that 315 really is the outside,
Is it?
and that's what we're trying to do.
Yeah.
What-
I'd rather somebody else take the interior risk. We can take the exterior risk. Somebody else, the owner, should take the interior risk.
How much interior needs to be fixed?
A lot.
Oh, well, a good bit. I mean,
Oh, okay.
the kitchen cabinets can be reused, they weren't too old. But the floor in the living room is up, I mean, it's a mess.
So will it be a
But you have to
three,
get to the foundation.
will it
That's
be a
the-
$350,000 house when,
No, I don't, God, I hope not.
I mean, with the work on the inside that needs to
No, I
be
mean, the
done?
budget has a contingency, there's a 15% contingency on that one at the 315 number.
But if the inside's a mess, will somebody even buy it then?
Oh, well, no, it's gonna get put back, it's gonna be made so that it's marketable. Yeah, you
Oh,
can't
okay.
just put it, yeah.
Yeah,
No,
that's,
no, we gotta make it marketable.
okay, yeah,
Yeah.
that's what I'm
Yeah.
wondering. I mean, how much will somebody have to put into it if they buy it for 315?
Yeah, well,
Or will it be ready to move
they'll buy
into?
it for less than 315.
Yeah,
You know what I felt like with all this?
What's that?
And when I came on, the DNR grant
Hmm.
was going on. And it was like things that we had to buy that was 10 times higher than what we
Oh,
could.
really?
Well, yeah.
well,
Yeah.
Well,
Yeah.
by the time we got the grant and we could actually do it, things increased.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah, well, I promise, I don't think anybody's making a fortune on this. I know we're not making any money on it.
Right,
We just
I
gotta-
don't think
We gotta
it's,
find the best way to get it out, and we gotta hire somebody to oversee the work. And to work with the architect and do the design and get it right and
so like,
deal with the strange issues that come up.
so like when they're doing this house, and I'm gonna use Lucille's, cause that was, like, do you get, like, the paperwork of what they buy? Is all that turned in to you?
I get, there's a draw process from Landmarks, since they're overseeing it. Landmark sends me draws, and I have a line item for everything they've sent.
Everything?
Now, I don't have all the invoices that back every one of those up, I don't have that, Tim.
But you know what I'm saying, that's
Yeah.
just good business.
Oh, yeah, absolutely. I was a construction lender for years.
Yeah.
I mean, it's,
Cause I know when I do
Yeah.
something in my house,
oh,
you know, I look around, not necessarily get the cheapest guy, but I get the most bang for my buck.
Right, right.
I have sent draws back to a contractor from my house before for corrections.
Cause downtown, I have to watch it, those big buildings, you know, our buildings are big.
Yeah,
So something that, I understand sometimes you get, a normal person can get done for 20,000, it's gonna cost me 60 because it's
yeah.
3 stories up in the air and not easy to get to, and
Oh, yeah, no, it's, nothing is easy, nothing is cheap. We're trying to do it as best we can, that I can promise you. I'm trying to work, Debbie was my next call after Lake Lambert. My next phone call was to Debbie to say,
Well, Debbie can't make that decision.
oh, I said that earlier, of course
What
not.
Debbie
Yeah.
said was, this is
Yeah.
what Debbie, I'll say what Debbie said. Debbie said, the council's not gonna approve that.
Yeah,
That is what Debbie said.
and I voted no on the last one
Oh,
because
I knew.
I didn't agree.
You
None
have
of us
voted
were
no on the
going
last
to.
one, we have
Yeah.
established that,
Yeah.
yes.
And I'm not saying you don't know what you're doing. You and I go back a long
Oh,
way.
yeah,
I I'm just saying, the town doesn't understand it.
It's a lot of money.
It's a lot of money.
It's a strange
we're
thing to
co-
see in town.
We're co-partners
Yeah.
on that.
Oh, yeah, and I think the town council, and you all need to discuss that amongst yourselves, but, I mean, I think the town council is a critical part of what we're doing with this. And I think the town council ought to be providing guidance on this, and telling me what you hear from individuals, so that we can answer their questions. If they say, why in the world, it's like, well, you may not agree with it, but let me show you the numbers at least, and let me show you this is how we got there.
Well, I'm
And this
telling
is
you
what we
right
think.
now, when Bob Demery put that last article in the paper about what we're putting in that house.
Right.
I heard from a lot of people,
Did-
are you guys crazy? And I said, did you not notice, and I don't know if it was in the article, I
Yeah.
voted no.
You voted no.
Is that in the article, Bob?
I mean, I don't know,
I think maybe it was.
I don't know.
I think it
I'm
was,
just saying,
yeah.
I don't understand it all.
Yeah.
And take our name off of it. Why can't it just be Hanover College doing it? That way, when people
Yeah.
say something to us, we can say, it's not us.
Except I don't think, okay, this is Chip Snyder.
Yeah,
I don't think I want you saying it's not me. I don't think I want you saying that's them and not us, because you know what that is? That's divisive.
well,
And we don't need divisive.
no,
We need to
because
work together as best we
there's
can.
enough of that.
Oh, of course there is. But I really would like for us to have a shared responsibility at some level. And maybe it's not that you all vote officially on things, but, you know, we need to keep you up to speed and up to date and seek your advice. And I need to hear that people think we're crazy. I'm not crazy about it either.
I know.
I didn't really want that house, but there it is. I mean, it
But
was available.
But yet, you're letting the Crow House fall apart.
I
That
don't own the
means
Crow
a
House.
lot to the college.
It's right behind.
The
Oh,
one
yeah,
behind
it's-
the church,
of
it
course.
is falling apart. It's not on the historic district, but why would
Yeah.
Hanover College not look at that? That's where your founder of the college,
It's not visible.
but it is.
It's not as visible
It's not
for sure.
as visible.
It's not in
the
the
main
historic
thoroughfare.
district, but that's not the point.
No, I would love for us to pick it up and do something with it. It's just, we're a college, we're not in the business of owning houses. We've sold most of the houses we
Yet
own.
they own the whole street that they've done nothing with.
Right, oh, we're working on that. At
And there's
Cynthiana,
6 vacant homes there that,
10, you're under 10.
10,
You're giving
yeah.
me too
Sorry.
much credit, it's 10.
whatever,
Hey, no, full
whatever it is.
disclosure, Ben.
Point being, they've been
Yeah.
empty for,
Oh, years.
I don't know how many years, but.
Well, the Crow House.
Which is why
So they
we're-
kinda contradict
No,
themselves, they say,
Crow
well, we
House
don't want
isn't.
these houses sitting vacant and going to
Right.
crud, and
Yeah.
Right.
then there's the whole street that's vacant and going to crud, and,
That whole street is for redevelopment.
you know,
It's
I
different.
know they've
I
talked
mean, we
about
could tear
plans.
them down and they wouldn't be vacant that way, but I think some of those houses could be reused.
I'm very
Believe
much
it or
firm
not.
believer that they could remodel every one of them and make some nice homes there again. They're all Bedford stone homes.
Yeah, they're soft.
Why they wanna tear them down is beyond me, but
Yeah.
that's not my
I
decision.
know,
So-
I've got two,
Except for the little white one on the right when you go in. It's
Yeah.
pretty dilapidated.
yeah.
yeah, that one for sure.
All those Bedford stone ones though,
No,
I mean, they could be done a lot cheaper than these ones you're talking about.
I've got people on both shoulders, one saying tear them down and one saying I'll kill you if you do.
Oh, I'm sure, I'm sure.
But my original question about what they was making, I just didn't know
Yeah.
what they was actually
That's
costing.
15% of the sale price of the
You
house.
know, and then you figured out, like, the house you just bought, I mean, you're in at $221,000 before you ever start out the door. By the
Oh,
time
yeah.
you figure the
To add
15%
the 15 on.
and 6% for a realtor.
I don't know that there's gonna be 15 on that one. Work with me on that.
Right.
Yeah, that
But
one's a
that's
quicker turn.
21% off the top.
Yeah.
Over what you're,
Oh, yeah,
you know, to get your money back.
yeah. This
And
one's a quicker, this one's.
It's not a money-making situation, I understand that, but I think a couple of these are gonna be some big
Big
loss
losses.
situations.
And don't get me wrong,
Yeah.
we are thankful for this grant, but if your goal is to make the entrance of that college beautiful, you've got a long way to go. Now, that's how I feel, and that was our intent when we did the master plan, was to clean up that entrance. But yet, you've got a poor family here with their porch all caved in. Why are you investing that when we don't have the money or the manpower to do this? And he's recently deceased, and she's alone. Why can't we help people like that?
I think we will. Earlier, I said I'm in favor and supportive of a bucket for individual homes.
Right,
So we've talked about that.
right.
So I don't know that we need to bang on it any longer, although we certainly can, but I'm
Is it
supportive
something
of
that
that.
we can
Yeah.
probably decide on within the next 6 months?
Sure.
And is it
Okay.
something we
Yeah.
can tell people, we're gonna help you?
Yeah. It would. we
I mean,
need-
you know about our meeting Thursday, I've already told those people no.
Oh, yes, Thursday.
well-
It's so far in the future.
Why are we wasting our time?
I'm not really sure. I'm doing it because I think I owe it to the
Well,
town to
I'm
show
doing
up
it
to a
because
meeting.
you said yes,
Oh.
that you'd go.
Uh-oh, here we go.
Okay,
Well, maybe we don't need to meet.
I don't think we do. I told him no in August,
Well,
and
I'm happy
you
to
and,
call
you and
Mike.
I talked,
Yeah.
I mean, we're not ready
Yeah.
to do anything like that.
Maybe if you call him and just say, hey,
I'll ask you.
this,
Sure.
you know, what is the whole purpose of the meeting? You know, what, is it because of you guys wanting the Lilly money? Cause
And
that's
they've
not
already told me
on the
they
table.
can't, they've already told me they can't do it without the little
Yeah.
money.
Well,
So-
we're not a gap fund.
Yeah.
No.
We're not there to make
So maybe if
other
he knows
people's
that that's
profit.
completely off the table,
Yeah.
then he'll say, well, let's not even have a meeting.
I'll call Mike. Well,
Okay.
I'll call Mike tomorrow.
And
Okay.
that's one less meeting we'll
And
have to
if,
go
well,
to.
after hearing you talk about your meetings, it would probably,
Yeah,
Yeah,
I just accepted it because I thought, okay, fine. if you
well,
wanna
we
talk.
accepted it because you did.
yeah.
We thought, well, Chip's going, we better go.
I'm glad you said that.
I just wanna say,
Yeah.
I do respect the work of Indiana Landmarks. They do great work, and it is expensive work, and I understand that, because it's preservation, it's not construction. At the same time, it's tough for us because, you know, we serve the people of Hanover, not just the architecture.
Right.
And for us, seeing these houses be made beautiful is wonderful to see, but it also means they're being made expensive.
There's some of that for sure.
And there's a lot of people in town who are not gonna be able to afford these houses. And I think one thing that I would like to see in this plan that we're gonna make in the next 6 months.
Yeah.
Is how can we have more affordable housing in Hanover? Cause I know the apartment building, like, people had to move out of those spaces. How can we make spaces for people who have limited incomes be able to still live here and live well here and afford where they live? Because that's, I think, the biggest issue we have in our community. And, I don't wanna push people out of the heart of our community, because they just can't afford a perfectly preserved,
Right.
beautiful.
Well, I think it's
amazing
everywhere.
home. It's
No,
hard.
It
Yeah.
ain't Hanover,
Yeah.
Indiana, it's
Yeah.
everywhere.
But that's exactly right, and that's actually part of the Cynthiana redevelopment, that what
Yeah.
the 10 vacant houses are, is how do we find the way to make some housing affordable for folks?
Right.
And do we do for sale and for, a combination of for sale and for rent?
Mhm.
I've got people looking at me, I've got people telling me, don't put for rent there. I mean, very diligently telling me, don't put for rent there because it's gonna be garbage. How could you even imagine that it would be garbage? I mean, why, it's interesting to get people's different
Right.
opinions about things.
Right.
But the goal is to have some housing there that's affordable. It's one of the reasons I like keeping the Bedford Stones, although there are a lot who don't, because we have no basis in them. We have no debt on them. I mean, you fix it up, it makes it very affordable.
So what's affordable now?
Well, affordable is $250,000 for a house or less.
Well, the ones on Thornton Road are, got
Yeah.
high is
$1,200
260.
a month
And
we
he's
Yeah.
selling those like
and we
crazy.
zero. We
Like,
do.
rental properties are only as good as their landlords, so.
And not only the property values and houses they're working on, but the property values and the houses around them are gonna rise also.
That's true.
They will.
That's true.
Yeah.
Good point.
No, you'll see, and then we have to be really careful with gentrification. I mean, that's the G word, might as well say it. That's part of development. You improve an area, and when you improve an area, generally prices go up. And when prices go up, people start having issues with affordability. I mean, it's a vicious circle.
Well, I don't know if you've been down Thornton Road lately.
Mhm.
That builder can't keep up with it. I've talked to
Haven't
him.
been down since late
And
November.
their high price is $270. $280 if you customize a few things. People are buying them like crazy. The guy across the road who has the other field
Yeah,
has already called to get the forms. He may do the same.
yeah. 250 is, it's hard to believe, 250 is very affordable or
Yeah.
sellable.
Yeah,
But we need rental housing. We need rental housing for everybody. I will take any other questions. I'm sorry if I got my back
well,
up.
as I said, I'm thankful we've got this grant.
Yeah,
I
me too.
just don't understand it.
Yeah.
I just don't understand how we can sink thousands in a house when this house over here that's right there is falling down. That's just my opinion.
No, it's important to hear.
And I'm a retiree of Hanover College. I go to lunch with them every month, and I hear that. Why are you doing this? Why aren't you helping do this or that?
I'm familiar with the house for sure.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's, yeah,
I know, it's close to your heart.
I know.
Yeah.
All right.
So if there's more houses that come up for sale, you're,
If there are more houses that come up for sale that fit the grant, we're gonna be talking.
So.
I believe me, the last thing I wanted was for this
Ad in
house.
the paper now,
I'm
that
sorry?
if you want to sell your house on.
I know it,
Well,
that's how I
well,
feel.
that's
If
the
you wanna
way it
sell your
is,
house, sell
yeah.
the
Now
house.
is the time.
Well, and that's, yeah,
Kind of
that's,
what the message is.
yeah, the
That's-
price point of this house
yeah.
made it so that it seemed like a good investment, the right thing to do for the town. But you're right, and Tim said this once, it's like, can we focus on lower price houses? Well, I think a lot of people think that we have just scads of money to spend on houses and, you know, double your price, we don't. It may look like we do, but we certainly don't.
Yeah, we're projecting that all this money is just pouring into properties and.
What's interesting, there were more transfers,
Why we need a plan to say, this is our limit,
yeah,
like, this is where we stop.
yeah,
Because you
And-
can't just keep
No,
doing.
no.
And to Indiana Landmark,
No.
why say to them, the thing I voted no against, you've got 200, 300, you got 100,000, then if it doesn't work, come back to us. Cause you said at that meeting, we give it to them, they're gonna spend it. Why give it to them? Why not say, this is all you're gonna get, and if you need more, we'll look at it.
Yeah, well, that's a painful way to do it, but it's a way to do it.
That's the way I would do
I
it.
mean, it's a way to do it. We have a budget. I mean, it wasn't like
Yeah.
they said, we want this much, and I can tell you about how much it's gonna cost for the foundation and taking the
Right.
kitchen cabinets out and putting them back in, and the contingency. Oh, yes.
So what was the date we started on the Milligan house?
They were they bought it in December, Tim, of '24. And they were working on it just about a year ago. Just
Yeah.
about a year ago.
It's probably been.
Yeah, it's been right at a year, maybe a little less, but call
And
it a
it,
year.
it truly is gonna be a show place.
It
I mean,
will-
it already
It already looks.
is,
You know, it's a wonderful home.
yeah.
It's hard to believe it has 3 bedrooms and an office and
I
2
know.
baths and a pole barn, which is all I really want.
Yeah,
Yeah, they're gonna have to do something with the driveway and then, I don't know,
Yeah,
next
curb appeal.
door, I don't,
I know. I may be working on it.
All right, thanks, Chip.
Thank
Thank
you all.
you.
Appreciate it. You know where I am.
Thank you.
Okay, thank you.
Which one of your, I'll come on.
I know, I got them warmed up.
No doubt. Sorry, I was late for the excitement.
I know.
You got much to play.
Beware.
Yeah, no doubt. Plays before every meeting. For December, we had 227 calls for service, we made 7 arrests, we had 160 traffic stops, and we wrote 44 tickets. Our 2025 totals, the best that I could get, was we had 3,116 calls for service. We made 1,933 traffic stops. We wrote 1,565 tickets, and we made over 85 arrests.
wow.
well, you're doing a great job, and let me tell you, you're a hit on Facebook. You better slow down going through Hanover.
A lot of people have told us
So,
that, haven't they?
oh,
That- a
it's,
lot of people
it's
like
all over
mention-
Facebook, and I'm proud of you for that.
So,
I know you're gonna get me for going too slow, but I'm proud of you guys for that.
Sound good.
So how are you though?
Good.
Everything's
Oh,
okay,
with
okay,
your,
'cause you,
yeah,
yeah,
you said that you hurt your knee?
my find it, yes, have a doctor's appointment Thursday,
Okay,
but overall, it's okay.
okay,
Good,
good
good,
deal.
good.
Well, we appreciate you guys.
Well,
Yep.
I think you're doing a fantastic job.
Thank you. We appreciate your support. And the communities.
I mean, when you
Sure.
see on Facebook and they're not complaining, it's great.
Fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. Thank you guys.
Thank you.
Thanks. Scott?
Oh, man, Scott, you don't wanna go next.
I'm not gonna get too close here. Well, this week we've been working, since the weather's nice, over around Sycamore, we've hauled several dump truck loads just out of the storm drains. And if we can figure out how to get behind those houses,
Mhm.
I'll clean it up.
Yeah.
And then the signs, you can, well, they come up with another sign.
Yeah,
It,
I don't-
it's got, it can't just say litter.
No,
Yeah.
he's changed.
Yes, I know, he
So
said
it
that
was-
to me.
you guys, it was done after hours when I got
Yeah.
there.
Oh, okay,
It
okay.
has to say dumping, cause
But if you
litter.
guys are
Dumping
in
and litter.
agreement with that, that's what I'll order.
He sent it to me and
How
I
much
think it's
space is
perfect.
down through those drainage spots? How much space you got on average down through there, width-wise,
Some of them put fences like 2 feet, 2 or 3 feet from the gutter.
from the concrete?
Yeah, so I'm not for sure, I mean, it's gonna be a job.
If we had one of those, small stand-on skidders, little skid steers,
Oh,
with
yeah.
a small track
I've
machine,
never earned one of those, but
would be perfect for the park too, for
Well,
rocking, mulching,
that's true.
stuff
Yeah.
like that, and they're not real expensive.
they're not.
Um,
I haven't.
I just wonder if that wouldn't be
Oh,
a
okay.
great piece of equipment to have
It
for
might be, because
situations
we've
like
tore up
that.
some, I mean,
You can't get your full-size skid steer in there.
Yeah,
It's hard on the
But one of those
yard.
stand-ons, I think you could get through the majority of it at least.
That, that's an idea, I didn't even think about that, cause that's small, that'd go right.
I was
down
thinking about that, if you think about it, maybe look at it again and see if you think one, I think you get them like 36 inches wide.
Yeah,
And it would straddle the concrete, and you'd only be just a little bit on each side of it.
yeah. It what, just shovel it into the
You know,
bucket?
You could shovel it in, or,
Cause
you know,
sometimes,
they'd probably make a ditching bucket that would be V that you could
yeah, that's
run
what
down
we
and
was gonna
push it
try to
out.
come up with a bucket where we could push it,
Like one of those,
To
tree
where we-
buckets that are,
yeah.
go down, you might be able to do something with one of those to manually go through and push it through. At some point, you got to pick it up.
Yeah,
so
I was thinking about that for over there. I didn't know what
Colby.
you'd think. but-
that's,
before he can put a sign up, we have to change our ordinance.
Yeah. You talked to Pat,
Yeah,
then he,
yeah. yeah.
okay.
We have to change that.
So we can
'cause
order them.
yeah,
we
if
can
you
order
guys,
signs.
if-
No, that's,
Yeah.
if
that's
you guys
perfect.
like those
Did you see
signs,
this?
I
Yeah.
will order.
It
I'll
has
get
to say
20
litter
of them.
and dumping.
Litter and
'cause
dumping.
It's two different things.
Ben,
Yeah, I like that.
It's a little bit different from one
Yeah.
Cody
Yeah.
has.
It
That's
just
the
got the
original
word
one.
That
dumping,
was
yeah.
the other one.
yeah.
But we just have to update our ordinance before we can find anybody.
Okay, can you pull that ordinance so we can get it updated?
Yeah.
Okay.
We got, hope we don't need it, but we got, about 40 tons of salt today. And we hope
I
we
hope
don't
we
have to
don't
use
need
it,
it either.
but we, at least we're ready for it.
Yeah.
And I had a question while Chip's here, because we wasn't for sure, does the grant, because we didn't get, I don't think we got our community crossing grant.
I think you all got one and turned it back in.
Yeah,
We
because it
cost.
wouldn't cover,
We reapplied,
Yes, good.
and we did not, from what I read, we didn't get it.
Okay.
I'm not 100%, but that's just what I heard, nobody's officially told us. Does this Lilly grant help with the sealing and striping of the roads on Main Street and Madison Avenue?
Well, the historic funds were kind of broad in some ways that would allow that, I think. We talked about that when you all
Yeah.
were putting in the
I was
grant
just curious,
the
'cause
first
we'd like
time.
to get it done this year, and I'd like to do it right, and I didn't know, just,
No.
I mean, we
Well, we
have
could
some
do-
money, but I don't know if we have enough to do it all.
Yeah.
yeah.
What, can you send me what
we
you're
have
trying
the
to do?
matching money. What we
Well, our
have.
community crossing was to seal, crack seal, crack fill,
Right.
seal, and stripe.
Right.
And they were gonna give, they offered y'all 170,000, and didn't you get bids, and it was like 400,000?
Yeah.
Yeah, but it's just,
But it won't.
there's just so many different options for the sealer. And that's where it's just,
So it should be less than 400?
yes,
Oh, yeah.
yes.
Because I thought that sounded horrible.
So didn't we use that community
Even I wouldn't pay
crossing?
for that.
Chip, didn't we use that community crossing as part of our collateral
Well,
to
getting,
get that grant?
there was a little bit of matching money to go into the historic corridor, I think. I'll have to double check.
Well, we have
That
some
was-
money for this,
That was
Yeah,
supposed to
yeah.
go in.
and I'll get with Kobe and
Yeah.
Cam on
What we
that.
got.
But
I was
we need
just
to be,
curious if,
we need to be careful on that because you had to report to
Yeah.
Lily.
Right, I've got reporting, the 6-month period's up at the end of this month, and then
Right.
we'll do, a month later, we'll do a report.
Right.
Let me check, Scott, because I kept our email exchanges for that.
okay,
I'll check and let you know.
And I'd like to compliment our police department, I forgot about those. The signs you put around about children,
Mhm.
they're everywhere. They're great. I've had a lot of compliments about that.
Yeah, Scott's guys got those up pretty quick.
Yeah,
oh,
they're great. You've got them everywhere.
Yeah,
They look good.
They do. We've got a lot of compliments on them as well,
Yeah.
so.
and, maybe at the next meeting or a work session or whatever, Luckett and Farley gave us some, options on this parking lot.
Mhm.
And if we could all sit down as a group, and I know it's just January, but before, April will be here and they'll be paving and.
Well,
March, and
you've got to schedule people, yeah.
I'd like to finish what I started out
Right,
here, so,
right.
and they
And
had
that-
some really good ideals,
Yeah,
Right,
and
that would come out of our park.
that's.
yeah, that's out.
That would
yeah,
come
that's
out of the park,
parks.
We've got the
really.
lights and all that in, and
Yep.
we had to go ahead and rent a lift and adjust these parking lot lights because they were lighting up the
The
backyard.
neighbors.
Yeah, so I had to go ahead and get a
Get a
lift,
lift for that.
so I couldn't hold off on that.
Okay. So, yeah, that's part of the Parks grant, and I think we've got a meeting on the 27th to go over a whole bunch
Right.
of things with
Right.
Luckett and Farley. But it would be nice ahead of time to kind of have an idea. what
Yeah, I
they're
would
doing.
just, I don't know who all's there, but maybe come up with a group effort on
Sure.
which one they like, cause I like,
There were 2 of them, weren't there?
Yeah.
2
Yeah.
choices.
he's talking about like the little kickouts, leaving them, and
Right.
maybe putting a certain type of tree or something,
Sure,
some kind of
yeah.
greenery.
But we're January and spring will be here.
Oh, boy.
in
Yeah, I
no
just
time.
didn't wanna,
Right,
let it slip,
Well,
and,
it's better to get it all paid before baseball
cause if we
starts.
figure
That's
out if we figure
Oh,
out what
yeah.
we want,
Yeah,
I can get a quote on it,
Yeah.
or price.
And it'll be
and-
good till up till then.
Yeah,
Yeah.
okay.
Well, I think you want to do it before all the baseball.
yeah, we could be first on the list when,
Yeah.
All the road work starts.
Yeah,
Okay.
that should be a priority then, probably for the grant.
and Larry, I think, I don't know if you told him, he's gonna have
Scott was mentioning that.
shoulder surgery at the end of the month,
Yeah.
so he'll be out 4 to 6 weeks. He'll be back in time for mowing and stuff.
Mhm. Now's a good time of year for him to
Yeah.
be gone,
Yeah. Yeah, it's not bad,
yeah.
bad time for that, so.
Okay.
But that's pretty much all I got. I've been off for a couple of weeks, but those guys, we insulated the big pole barn
Mhm,
so we could keep our new jetter in there and not freeze up.
mhm,
And I've got with these guys on what we had
mhm.
building funds for, so we've done the work ourselves, we insulated.
Yeah.
Probably put some kind of gas heater or furnace in it.
And when our last snow, your guys did a great job on the streets.
Yeah,
I
they
mean,
did
I
a good
had
job.
a lot of compliments on you. You even came on campus.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah.
He always does.
I usually
Thank you.
make,
Yeah,
just go around everywhere.
yeah.
It was better in Hanover than the main drag.
It was.
Unless it's one of those snows that you can't keep up with, and then
Right.
all you do is just push the main roads but like these little snows like that, I just go
Well,
everywhere.
I had Danny take me to CVS because I had to go. We got out on the road, I said, I could drive on this.
Yeah,
I mean, you had it so clean.
yeah, it cleaned,
Yeah,
we was lucky.
it was a
cleaned
good
up.
snow to push, didn't you
Yeah,
say?
oh, yeah.
Yeah, hopefully that's it.
Yeah, hopefully that 40 tons, we don't even have to load it up, but
Yeah.
it's there.
No.
Well,
Scott.
we appreciate it.
I need to get
Yeah.
with you and Scott Davidson on the Veterans Garden, because, Alan's been reaching out to me, and,
Okay,
they're kind of wanting to know projected for that area that Jane drew out, so, let me get with Scott Davidson and see when the three of us.
Cause they're
can sit
gonna
down.
do fundraising, but they have to kinda know their goal.
Yeah,
But need
they,
to
they
get
kinda
Will
haven't,
Farley too, they have a bit of a design
Yeah, they
for it
did.
in their plan.
who did?
Look at Farley.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh, yeah, they did.
Yeah.
They did.
I've
So-
forgotten that.
'Cause,
Yeah.
I mean, they're the pros.
Yeah.
Yeah,
You got like a
I
date?
could've given
They
them-
can
yeah.
tell us better than we can tell.
so we need to look at that, so,
Okay.
so I told Alan, they were gonna discuss it today at their meeting, so,
Oh, okay.
I think they want us possibly to come in February, just to give an update.
So do we need to like come up with a specific one probably,
I
right?
need to look,
Yeah, you may need to like decide if you wanna do with what I drew out, which was very basic, or if they have more details about what they wanted to do with Look at Farley.
well, I know what Alan's seen, he wasn't real, he was kind of like, it doesn't look like a veteran's garden. And I said, well, we're talking about bringing the cannon back and stuff like that, you know. And he said, well, we need to know that because what we, you know, he just seen the brick wall and I said, well, those are gonna have like, the pavers on them with people's, you know, names and all of that. And he's like, oh, okay. So they just needed a more defined,
I agree, we need to get Luckett and Farley's
Take on it.
plan, yeah.
If they have a bit more, cause it was from really far away in the plan that they
Yeah.
shared with us.
Right,
Um, But
And that could be part of the fundraiser, buying a brick
Oh,
with your name on it.
right, yeah.
yeah.
And I told him we already have one person that's donated a bench, we just hadn't bought it yet because she's waiting for the area, so. And I also did tell him that we was wanting to try to get the school involved, see if there was a group of kids over there that would
Help fundraise.
help
for-
fundraise and, you know, have some planning and, you know, be invested in it too, so. We're
But
looking at that.
we've been talking about this for a year.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well, the streetscape and all that popped
Yeah,
up and
it's-
nice.
it's time to
Yeah, we need to move forward, so,
give them something.
yep, okay. All right, anything else?
No, that's, I believe that's all I have, unless you have any questions.
Good job.
I will probably hear in a few minutes.
Yeah.
Okay, that's fine.
We'll call
You
you,
wanna-
we'll
I'll be
call
right
you
back here.
tonight.
Okay.
You wanna check on that, see if you think that little skidder thing would be good for that?
Yeah, I might,
Do some measurements or
I
something?
mean,
I think it'd probably be good for you during leaf season too, you
I
go
could
along the
probably go
curbs and
to
push them
try
out
one
instead
out, I
of
could
having to
probably go
manually rake
rent
everything.
The amount that you could do with that.
Yeah.
There's a lot of things you could do with that piece of equipment,
yeah.
but I mean, we could even rent one, yeah.
I mean, just to see if we like it,
Yeah.
then.
Yeah.
See how it works out, yeah.
It'd
but
be a real good
I don't think
little-
they're extremely expensive, I think you can get them pretty reasonable.
Really? We get a deal, I mean, I don't know, Bobcat, we get them at cost.
Yeah,
If it-
I don't think they're real high, so might be
Yeah,
a
we get an
good
incredible
investment, just to
price
buy
on
one if you think
deal
it'll
on
work.
it.
you know. There's all kinds of attachments for them.
Yeah, I'd like to,
Yeah, I know.
I'll check
A
it
lot
out.
of the parks use them to spread the dust and stuff for the fields, cause they're lightweight.
And you could move them
They're
around.
on tracks, so they don't leave dig-in
Yeah.
marks and.
Yeah, cause that, we cleaned out a lot of concrete guttering and we
Yeah.
got a lot of grass to sow now.
Well, I think the college even uses there for snow removal,
Yeah,
for parking
there's
lots and stuff.
all kinds of it.
Oh, yeah?
They do them on sidewalks, I see them pushing snow off sidewalks with them,
Yeah.
because they're small and lightweight.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So
Okay.
you think we've got some at the college
No,
that
you have a skid steer at the college, and I said, I know they use it for everything.
about the same size?
We
as
have
you're
a
thinking?
skid steer, but not,
It's
I
big,
got
it was
one-
bigger.
This is,
you stand up on it.
Yeah.
yeah, it's about the size of one of those stand-up lawnmowers, with about a
Yeah.
3-foot bucket on the front.
Something that'd go back behind those houses or
Okay,
And
you
down
could,
to the
you
ditches,
could move
anything.
dirt and not tear the ground up. Like right now, I mean, we've tore the yard.
Yeah, what's that skid steer weigh, 12,000, 14,000 pounds?
Yeah.
That would be a lot more maneuverable than a standard skid
We had
steer.
one over at the plant.
But it would
So
still.
the stand-on one, I think they're like
Sure.
400 pounds,
Yeah.
you know, so and they're
But
on tracks, so.
Scott is right. There are fences back there, right back there.
Oh,
We
yeah.
did ours, what he told us to do.
Yeah.
Um,
Yeah, I always tell people if I know they're putting one in,
Yeah.
hold it, try to hold it off where we can
Get
get back in there to clean
Yeah.
it. But I never thought about one of those.
They may fit through there, I don't know how close some of those are, but
I believe that will. I don't think they're that close or something like that.
I think it
fit.
would,
Is it like a 4-foot bucket maybe on it? 3?
I'd say 3 probably.
Three's what the one we had.
A lot
over
more
the plant.
maneuverability, you can get through gates or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah, I'll definitely
Well,
look at,
and if we get that fixed, that's gonna help Rainbow Park. All that water,
It'll help all those people over there with water under their houses too.
you better believe it,
It'll be able to drain out.
yeah.
yeah, because it really is a good thing that all that
So I
concrete.
live there, most of
works.
the sump pumps in between those go to those back ones.
Oh, yeah,
Yeah,
If they can't get out, then it just floods back up under the houses again.
yeah.
just say,
It's
well,
a never ending cycle.
you know, once we get it cleaned and get our signs up, then
And
make sure
and I don't
nobody
know-
dumps stuff on
I
us.
don't know, I ride around this town a lot, but there's a lot of homes being fixed up in
Mhm.
that area.
Yeah.
I mean, it
Yeah,
was pretty
I mean,
nice
yeah.
back
Yeah,
in,
it's coming along.
yeah.
Oh, and I did talk to the owner, I forgot, the house that burnt there by town.
Oh,
Hall.
yeah.
He's out of town, but I told him to caution tape it, and
Okay,
they're dealing with the insurance, as far as getting it. I gave Chip his
Thank
number
you.
today,
Got it. Yeah.
okay.
and he said, he told me it was all right to give you his number. 'Cause
Oh,
I
so he
said-
knows, okay.
Yeah, he'll be, he said to text him, so he'd know
I'll
who was
text him
getting a hold of
first.
him, but,
I talked to his wife last week.
So we
Okay.
talked about the caution tape, and that was the advice of our attorney. Ben did his own. If this guy says, okay, Shane's got some tape, but our attorney said we have to get the owner's permission first.
oh, he's just in Indy till Saturday,
Yeah,
and
I
I know.
mean, if he says yes, Shane's got the tape, and
Ah.
Shane said he'll go do it.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'll
Yeah.
call him, I'm sure he
Yeah.
wouldn't have a problem
And
with
I'd
that.
like to get that place on up from your place.
Yeah, there's another one up there.
I mean, it's big holes. There's
Yeah.
nothing covering that.
We
It,
have an ordinance in place for all the burnt buildings, current.
yeah,
We do, when, now that we have a building inspector, he can enforce it. He sends them a 30-day notice to clean up.
oh, yeah. That's what brought it to my attention, that he'd driven around to see the
Yeah.
homes that were burnt and.
Okay.
All right, thanks.
Good report.
Kobe, you got anything for us?
Yeah. I got an NSF from a Miss Knott from 10/26/2023. She's nowhere around. We send letters and they just come back. It's $316.83
Wow,
that I'd like to write off
yeah.
to get it off the books. It's been on there. This will be since 2023. So,
Everybody agree?
I'd say turn it over to collection agency.
Costed us more.
yeah.
Makes the statement though. Just my opinion. Don't pay your bill, we come to get it.
Yeah, I don't even know where she's at.
Was that a-
We
Was
sent
she a renter or was she the owner?
owner.
She
So,
still own the place?
I don't know. She nowhere around. So,
Did she sell that house and stuff?
I can look it up and see if she did.
If she still owns it, don't we have in place to put it to the property taxes?
Sure.
We can.
Yeah,
Yeah.
we can.
Okay.
You got
Still
satisfied?
owns it.
I wouldn't write it off, just my opinion.
Don't write it off
Well,
yet?
let's wait and see what, get us some more information.
Okay. Okay, and then I got you guys a fund report and appropriation for each of you. With you guys working with the budget and everything and with the guys spending, the town's doing really well. We're good on a lot of stuff, so, they were separated.
I know.
Like that's Jane's and that's yours.
Oh, I'd be,
Yeah,
Be
so-
separated.
I know.
Yes.
Reappropriation.
Like this, one's the appropriation, one's the fund. So give that one to Ben. Have him pass
I
that
gave
fund
mine
around.
to Jane, so,
Keep yours that way.
okay. I thought there were two.
There, well, now.
You get an
they're
appropriation
coming
and a fund, yeah.
around.
So I'm
Oh,
just,
You know we can't understand all that.
so no, you know, we've done good. Like I say, just wanted to let you guys look at the numbers and
Are
see.
we still putting 20,000 back for the water tower?
No, we haven't.
Why are we not doing that?
I mean, we can,
Yeah, we
Well-
wanna continue to do that.
Yeah,
cause we got the reimbursement
Right,
from
but we
them.
still wanna continue.
Still
to-
put that in the fund.
that way it'll come around before you know it.
Right.
it ain't gonna be 420,000 the next time.
No, it'll be double that probably.
No, we need to keep putting money back in there.
Okay.
How much
Yearly, I don't know, yearly, what here, let me see, fund. The fund one. Revenue, so far it's made $12,414.
But that's not even close to the 20,000 we'll put in each month.
No, you wanna put it in each month?
That's what we did.
Be 240,000 a year.
Now, how much was we putting in?
I don't
How
think
much
you
did we
wanna
put
put
in?
that in.
No,
I don't
I don't
put
think
it,
you can.
No,
Was it 5,000? I know we were
I
putting
thought
in
it was a
every,
year, you put so much in a year for
Yeah.
water.
yeah, every
I
year we
thought
put,
it 20,000.
was it 20,000 a year?
Yeah.
20,000 a year, that's,
20,000. I knew it was
yeah,
20,000.
Because we were way short,
yeah,
you know,
yeah, 20,000 a
Okay.
year. Cause that way, 20 years, you're at 400,000.
Right.
We'll have
Every
that.
20 years, and that's why you would have the 400,000.
right.
Right,
yeah,
so
so
we wanna continue.
20,000 a year, okay.
So that'll end up being 32,000.
Yeah, it'd be 32,000, well, and it'll be, keep adding, cause
Right.
with the investment,
With the investment,
it'll
yeah.
keep going up,
I'm
yeah.
sure next time it comes around, it's not gonna be 400, it's gonna be 500.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah.
It's gonna go up.
Yeah,
Yeah,
20,000 back in each hour, a year, yeah,
Yeah.
each year, yeah, okay.
well, Kobe, thank you for this, compliments to you and your office.
Yeah, well, and thank you guys, I mean, working with the budget and everything,
Yeah,
so,
well, we do say no, and, but you take care of everything.
yeah, but I mean, we all have to work together
Oh, yeah,
to,
we've done a good job.
yeah.
Okay. Anything else, Cody?
Yep,
Well, did you get any feedback on that contract they was wanting to do? Did that guy call you back?
he still hadn't called me back. The Verizon,
Verizon.
Oh,
yeah, I called him, they left him a message,
hmm,
but,
Try again.
yeah, I'll just keep trying.
Okay. All right, update on progress of the DNR projects. I know you sent everything in and she needed some more stuff. Did we get that to her?
I'm working on it, yeah, I needed to get the,
She wants that done by the end of the month.
yeah, oh yeah, hopefully I'll have it done by the end of the week.
Okay.
Just some of the invoices that last time that me and Megan sent in with, can-do maintenance.
That she never got.
Yeah, she never got. And then just the return, like the checks and where we paid everybody what she needs.
so
Okay.
then, are we done?
We're done. Yeah, I thought I was done when I sent everything into her,
I thought we were too.
but
She keeps that.
she keeps that. She sent back an email and she said it's a great start,
Yeah.
but she get, yeah.
After we think we're done.
Well, she wanted the map and the invoices and for the
Oh.
reimbursement, so
Right.
I sent her all that. And then, she said it's a great start, but I need this, and this.
Right.
So yeah,
Well, let's think twice if we ever do this again.
yeah.
This has been 3 years, 4 years,
Oh, it's been, yeah. it's been
5 years,
5 years,
5
probably for
years.
you all.
Yeah,
for 200 and some thousand.
246.49 or something like that. Yeah,
Anyway, we're grateful we got it,
we
but
are. It helped a lot.
were really good.
yeah,
The results were really good.
Oh,
Yeah.
absolutely, yeah.
Miss Knott is in prison.
Huh?
Miss Knott is in prison.
Oh, is she?
Yeah,
who's in prison?
the one for
The
the,
300 and some?
yeah.
What's
318.
the address on that?
Prison.
I don't know the address.
Prison.
I don't have the address
Well,
here.
we've been mowing the yard over on Sharp,
Have you?
Oh,
they're in prison, I didn't know if it was the same house.
Miss, yeah.
I'm sure.
I'll look it up and see, but
Sharp or Glad, one of the,
Well, if she's in prison, I think we should write it off.
yeah.
that's
So
why
yeah,
I was
that's,
wondering.
Kim just texted me, said she's in prison, so,
Well,
That's-
for gosh sakes.
So she's still on the property?
probably not now, I'd say.
I'd say they're foreclosing on it.
Yeah,
Yeah, we need to write it off.
so yeah.
We'll wait till
last
10.
name, Kobe?
We'll wait till 10.
N-O-T-T,
K-N-O-T-T.
N-O-T-T.
Got it.
We'll wait till 10.
Is it a historic house?
No.
We start.
College, if it is a college, I'll buy it.
We want our $350.
Yeah, we
I'd like to pay the bill and add 15% for Indiana landmarks. Debbie's gonna fire me.
That was good, Ken. Oh, gosh.
Employee handbook, well, Jane and I are gonna start working on this
We
again.
Sometime this month, for sure.
Yes, it was the holidays, so we had to take a break. Veterans Garden,
You
Scott and I are
just
gonna work
talked
on
about-
that.
yeah.
Zoning enforcement officer. We need to have a work session so we can figure out what we want, and we need
Oh.
to.
We shouldn't put zoning on there.
What do you want it to call, enforcement, or ordinance?
Ordinance officer.
Ordinance officer.
Because they're gonna be mainly
Yeah,
doing
'cause
stuff from the
they're not
office,
doing
and they're
zoning.
not
Yeah.
going out.
Yeah.
Yep, ordinance.
So
And we need to decide what we want. We talked about not having people, hiring somebody to go up to the door. but
Cause
our
they can,
attorney-
they can send letters
Yeah,
out.
they could send letters, but our attorney said somebody's gotta follow up on it. You know, you may have to go to the door, but your first line of defense is not gonna be knocking on the door.
No.
That's where we.
First would be sending a letter out
That's
and
right.
letting them know.
That's right.
Yeah.
And I've got a list of 15 houses right now we could send letters to. But we don't have anybody for them to call, and I was gonna put Kobe Cloud.
Hey, they call me, I'll go.
Well, you're supposed to be the judge.
You know. They need
I mean,
to,
if they wanna complain, I can do letters. I mean,
I'll, I'll mail them or take them to them. I mean,
I've got 15 houses right now that
is it
we're in
junk
desperate need.
or?
Junk. And you know
Just-
where number one is.
Yeah.
And Debbie and I have tried to meet with him.
And Jane has.
And
Well-
Jane has.
And I
We
had,
had a text
I
conversation.
still
Yeah.
need to talk to him.
Yeah.
I haven't
So
talked to him.
Scott's trying to reach, Scott's
But
trying to reach out.
it can't be that, as our attorney said. It's got to be in writing. The talk
It needs to be in
Just-
writing.
doesn't get anywhere. And you
Send a
say,
letter.
you clean up, you've got to this date, you've got to that date, and then it's going on your taxes.
You can't enforce a conversation.
No, that's right.
Okay. We need to jump back to the writing off. She's, in prison. So,
She's in the big house.
Yeah, the 316.
we probably need to write that off.
Yeah,
But does she own the property?
the highlighted one, I would say no.
I can't find a not, K-N-O-T-T.
No, it's N-O-T-T.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, no K, N-O-T-T.
Sorry.
We need to clean
I
our
thought it was
process
K
and
too.
start
N-O-T-T.
here.
Yeah, yeah, Kim's watching and she,
No, there's
since
a
she's in
Paul
prison.
Hunter
She's
knot.
having a good time.
Paul Hunter.
There's a Paul Hunter knot
That's not him, or is that?
who lives
Nah.
on Pleasant Ridge in Madison.
no,
No,
I don't find a knot in the
Yeah.
GIS.
so she's in prison, it's probably,
Well, to clear Kobe's books, which you said you've had it on there,
since 2023.
I make a motion that we write it off.
Yeah, we'll write
Get your
we'll
books
write an
clear.
APV on it. and
Three
get it.
1683.
316.83.
There's a second.
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
I'm
Opposed?
against.
Okay.
41, okay.
I think it should be attached to the property, especially if she owns it. But
Well, she's
Well,
not
he
coming
can't
out.
find where,
I didn't see a knot. No.
I don't know who owns it, but
I'll look it up tomorrow and see if, look the address up.
Yeah.
Well,
well, it
even-
passed for you to write it off.
Oh, I know, but I'll still try to,
even if
If
she
it's a new
sold
guy,
it,
he ain't gonna
it
pay
wouldn't
it.
be
No,
fair to the new
no.
people.
No, that's what, if she still owned the property or did own the property and still does, it would make sense to me to attach it, but we're past that, the motion's done, so.
okay.
Okay, no littering and dumping signs, Scott's gonna order some, and you're gonna pull the ordinance, and we're gonna get it changed.
Yep, Scott's ordering them and
Any
we pull
other-
up the ordinance.
Any other old business?
Gosh, it's 10 after 7 and we're just now in new business, Debbie.
I know. Tim Buxton, Jane Stormer, Treva Shelton, Benjamin Summer, and this is our,
I have
Oh,
mine.
conflict of interest, we all need to fill this out, and then other people will have to, other council members will have to sign it, so we'll do this before we leave today, okay? Okay, ordinance 2023 26-1, establishing the rules and procedures. This is an ordinance, establishing the rules and procedures for the Town of Hanover Town Council. Whereas the Town Council of the Town of Hanover, Indiana, previously adopted on an annual basis rules of procedure for the Town of Hanover Town Council. Whereas the Town Council of the town finds that the rules of procedure have not varied significantly from the year to year, and whereas the Town Council finds that it is in the town's best interest to adopt rule of procedure that will remain in place until they are specifically repealed or amended. Now therefore be it ordained by the Hanover Town Council, the Town Council of the Town of Hanover shall conduct all business in compliance with Indiana Code Sections 36-5-2-7 through 36-5-2-13. All matters of procedure not covered by the preceding section shall be governed by Robert's Rules of Order, the current edition. I need a motion to approve.
So moved.
Is there a second?
A second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Is that the same one on both of those?
There's two different ones right there.
Yeah, hang on a second.
It's
Yep.
different.
This is ordinance number 2026-2. It's an ordinance of the Town of Hanover, Indiana, of authorizing transfers from the cumulative capital improvement fund to the general fund. So, whereas the Town of Hanover receives certain receipts from the state of Indiana as reimbursement for the town's share of the state cigarette tax, which sums are deposited in the town's cumulative capital improvement fund, and whereas due to expenditures now and hereafter to be obligated from the town's general fund, it will be necessary from time to time during the year 2026 to transfer said sums to the general fund to meet the obligations of that fund. Now therefore, it is hereby ordained by the Town Council of the Town of Hanover, Indiana, that the clerk treasurer is authorized to transfer said sums when received from the state of Indiana to the general fund of the town to meet the obligations of that fund as the need may arise. I will need a motion to approve ordinance number 2026-2.
So moved.
The second.
A second.
Any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Okay. 911 board. I make a motion that Treva stays on that board, to represent the town of Hanover. Is there a second?
Second.
All those in favor say aye.
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 Animal shelter board. I make a motion that Tim Buxton be put on that board. This is a new board that's been
We did it interlocal agreement.
local agreement,
Sure.
so, I will need a second.
I'll second.
Any more discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And then Jane has been, serving on the Serpec board, and you're willing to continue to do that. So I make a motion that, Jane stays on that board.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
And Jane, do you wanna give us an update on the Serpec that you did today?
Yeah, I'll have more finite information. I was driving, so, the Serpec representative was, taking notes for me, but we did a Brownsfield tour. There are some grants out there for properties that, may need, serious work as far as cleaning up a property after it's an industrial site or something like that. And we were driving around looking for different properties in town that might qualify for that. Also kind of getting tips from professionals in the field about, with all the ground we're going to be breaking, in the next few years with some of the projects we're looking at, tips about what we need to do to make sure that we are doing the right environmental practices, for those processes. And so, yeah, the main things are when we're working with Bucket and Farley, they will probably have an environmental specialist who is going through these steps of 1, phase 2, and phase 3 for environmental practices. But we need to vet the person that they've chosen to make sure that they
Follow certain guidelines.
yes, and are credentialed and have experience and that sort of thing, because if it's not done correctly, and like dirt's removed from a site that has really dangerous stuff in it and is moved to a general fill site, if that is tracked back to our project, then it could cost the town a lot of money. So.
That's state controlled, right?
Yeah.
So, so I got some tips about different sites, and there's, like with our streetscapes and things like that, if Luckett and Farley's person does a great job of doing that, we just need to follow up on it and make sure. And I also had them look at the field, next to the park, cause we've had some discussions about possibly purchasing that land, and they don't have concerns for environmental, concerns about it, but we still need to go through that phase 1 process to do research on the land, to make sure that it is truly, safe to move soil around from there, and probably get, and forget the exact words, an engineer for geotechnical purposes to make sure that roads aren't going to be unsupported in that area. Basically, so our road that we put in, if we do that, doesn't erode away or lose, soil in a way that would make it fall apart or something like that.
Would that be an independent consultant or someone through IDEM? Like environmental management?
Yeah, I think we could follow up with them. They gave me somebody, a contact in New Albany who's in our area who oversees that, to follow up on that when and if we do proceed with that project. So I got some good information and learned a lot.
Yeah.
And we'll have more specifics once the notes come to me for that.
You talk
I
about
don't
dumping
write
soil.
notes and drive.
I had that guy here not too long ago in Madison that was hauling off debris, actually from Hanover, from
Yeah.
houses,
Yeah.
and dumping it in people's fields around the county.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They caught him.
Yeah.
What was he doing?
He was getting paid to haul off debris from, I don't know what house
Well,
it
it
was,
was, it was on Facebook and they accused Hanover College of doing it.
Maybe.
Remember I sent it to you and they said, yeah, they thought it was the house there where they're gonna put the vets.
Yeah, they thought it was at the end of.
Oh.
I don't know where it came from, but anyway, a subcontractor for the company they hired was hauling the debris off and just dumping it in people's fields around the county.
And they actually put pictures.
Really?
Yeah,
Wow.
but they caught him and,
Yeah. He's in trouble big time.
yeah,
Wow.
you said that about that dirt going the wrong place and
Yeah.
stuff, I thought, well, that happens.
Just fortunately, one guy had a camera in his field. He caught him.
Okay, WTH technology,
What the heck technology?
WTH.
What the heck?
So I talked to, Scott today, and I talked to Josh Klein. So back quite a few years ago, this guy, Paul Owens, got on our GIS map and did a layer for our zoning, but we never followed through with any more. So, Scott and Josh has asked that we let them put our map on the GIS system. That way it's gonna be more accurate, and, it's gonna be easier to change, so they can add and, change things as zoning changes, and we can always go to that. The girls in the front office can use it. When I talked to him today, he said, he hoped he would get back to me, and he did, so it's gonna be $1,400. I've talked to Kobe and Kim, and we're gonna take it out of the riverboat money.
Yep.
That's money that we don't really use, and it's other services. Well, I think
Other ser-
before we do this, as I talked to Scott, we've got these flash drives that Mike Harris gave us.
Mhm.
I don't know what's on that. They may have already done that.
Okay.
It's not on
I don't
this.
know.
'Cause
No, but Mike Harris, we've got all these flash drives that we're supposed to get in and change our GIS and stuff.
Yeah.
I don't know what's on those.
Well, we have to give, we've gotta give him the information.
Okay,
Yeah.
well, we
Oh,
gave Mike Harris that information, is what I'm saying.
Yeah, well,
Where's
I
it?
just know that this guy says it's not done on our thing.
Well, nobody's done anything with it.
Yeah,
It's all just still in the office.
right, so that's.
So it's in the building inspector's office?
Yeah,
Yeah,
we
we would
need
need
to
to-
check that out first.
See where
and
the
make
flash
sure,
drives are?
Cause they gave us that to change our stuff, but we've not done that.
Okay.
At least I'm not, and you, Scott?
I think once it's, I think we can, like, there's been a couple properties that's been changed.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
not on a map.
Yeah.
I think we'll be able to change that on GIS.
Yeah, he
Well-
said once you get the map, your map on there,
Yeah.
then we'll be able to get on there and do whatever we
So
need
if
to do.
somebody comes in and changes the property, we can go
You
in.
can go in and do it, yeah.
But my
I think-
point is, let's see what Mike Harris did first.
Okay.
He may have already done this.
No, this is a completely different system.
Yeah.
I
it's a-
know, but Mike Harris did that whole thing, remember? We paid him $5,000, $10,000.
A lot,
But
yeah.
this has nothing to do with this GIS.
Oh, well,
This guy's the only one that can put it on.
okay.
Yeah.
He's our
Mike Harris can't put
representative
it on,
for-
this guy's the only one
Is
that
that
can.
like
No.
the courthouse GIS thing?
Yes,
Mike wasn't gonna put it on, they put it on a flash drive for us to put it on. But I don't know what's on those flash drives.
Yeah.
I don't have a computer that can do flash drives.
so he said our map that we have, he will lay that on there and it will be, cause he said right now, something that they're looking at, is not,
Yeah.
it shows it in
Well,
other areas.
I'm just saying, we need to see what's on those flash drives.
Where are they at in there? I
Well,
wonder?
Scott took them over, they should be in that office,
Oh, okay.
but we need to see what's on there. Cause it was all to revise our GIS, our zoning, it could be on there, I don't know.
I don't either.
I don't have a computer that'll do a flash drive.
So the general public could go on the GIS and see the zoning.
Yeah,
It's
you'll be
like
able
a
to see the
special
zone.
color or
Yeah.
something.
Yeah,
Well,
Bring it on.
yeah.
we've got that, it's just not updated.
Well, he said it's not on the GIS.
Well, it should be.
No, we don't have GIS on.
No, it's not on this,
Now, you're thinking
we don't
about
have-
Think Map probably.
Yeah.
Well, I am,
Yeah.
but
Zoning map on.
I'm saying before we hire anybody, let's
Yeah, we
see
pay
what
for
we've got.
Think Map.
this is the only guy that can do this.
Okay,
This is a system that the courthouse uses,
yeah,
and we're not up to date
I
on
mean,
it.
if these flash drives have it on there, that'd help you.
I don't know what's
Yeah.
on those
We,
flash drives, cause I don't have a computer that'll
See, we
do that.
pay
Yeah,
So we're building
Think
a new
Map right there.
Yeah, yeah,
this
You
is
know,
per
we have
Josh, this
Think
is what
Map,
Josh
yeah, we
wants
pay,
done.
maybe that's what she's
well,
thinking
I'd
of.
still see what's on there first, that we just paid all these thousands for.
So,
So you don't wanna pass it.
How often do you?
once a year.
I'd wait, I'd see what's on them,
But that has nothing to do with this.
I don't know. Password.
That might be used to upload to this.
Yes,
Yeah, if those have what Truth says they might have on, It
we'll
will
need to
help
get it
Paul.
to him.
It'll save
Yeah.
us a step of
Yeah.
getting him the information.
Yeah,
it'd help him buy it.
Because Mike Harris could not upload anything for us,
No, because
that's
it's-
us.
Well, it's, yeah, you gotta.
and that's this guy that
Paul
uploaded.
But
it.
my
Put it
point
on
is, this
to
guy
be-
may not have to go through that work if Mike Harris is already
If they're already on the
Yeah.
flash
Well,
drives.
we're just doing it up to 1,400.
I'd make a motion to approve for WTH to do the zoning layer on, GIS up to $1,400.
$1,400.
And hopefully continue off the work that Mike Harris started.
Right,
Is there a second?
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Cause we paid Mike Harris thousands, and it's just sitting in that office.
We'll look in the morning, Scott.
Yeah.
We'll hook that flash drive in there and see what's on there.
Yeah,
Do you have Paul's number?
yeah,
Can you call him tomorrow
yes, I will,
and let him know?
okay.
Okay,
Yeah,
and then you let him know that we've got those things and see if,
Yeah, I'll call him as soon as me and Kobe.
And Ken, you've wanted your committee to get some action. When we get in there and dive into this stuff, you're gonna get a lot of action. There's 98 properties that have to be rezoned.
We may have to up my compensation
From free to,
from free to slightly less.
How about we
free.
just go ahead and approve doubling it tonight?
yeah.
does anybody else have any new business? payable vouchers.
Make a motion to approve accounts payable vouchers for $87,857.56.
I'll second.
All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Announcements, Hanover Town Council will meet on Tuesday, January the 20th, 2026 at 6 p.m. at Hanover Community Center, 200 Spruce Lane, Hanover, Indiana, 47243. Town Hall will be closed January the 19th for Martin Luther King Day. Does anybody else have any announcements? If not, I need a motion to adjourn.
So moved.
A second.
This is our longest meeting we've had in a
Aye.
long time.
Might as well start off the year right.
Yeah.
We'll get it out of the way now.
When we're gonna sign this thing?
You sign the back of it and you get
I
two
messed this
counts.
up last year, so I'm not signing nothing until we.
Well, I'm not, they won't be able to read.
We got the
my
orange,
writing, so
we got the orange tab on it right there.
Somebody will have to fill mine out.
So, like signature, print dated, job title, that would be two of the other council
Yeah,
members up
that's
top. And then you sign and print down there and date it down at the
You
bottom.
know, Kobe, I don't know where you guys get these forms. Maybe it's from municipalities. But I've done this every year for 40 years. It's nothing.
Oh, really? Oh, yeah, I was wondering, 3 pages?
There, well, and I even told Devin that there's no witness,